Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing Dragon Soul as usual, and my name is Sebastian. I created Dragon Soul, and it's a board game that we're now bringing to the online realm. There's a whole lot of strategy, some luck, and I think it's pretty fun. So I've been playing it every night, finding a couple people to play with online. And tonight I decided to stream to my um, musician's profile YouTube channel to see if there are any fans, any gamers. I feel like there's some overlap with classical music fans and gaming. So I figured it's worth a shot. See if some of you want to join me. It's pretty easy to join. You just go to dragonsoulboardgame.com and log in there. Actually, you don't even need to log in. I'm logged in. But it's free to play. Just go to the play online. I think it pops up right away. So this is kind of, it's a stream, but it's also a little bit like a behind the scenes update. I've been working quite a lot on this project lately. I think a bunch of you remember that I made a board game, and after running some ads and selling it, I decided that it wasn't enough, and I want to try to create like a gaming community centered around this game. And I'd also like to add that well, one thing is I wrote the soundtrack for it, so we can listen to that a little bit. And then another thing is to give you a sneak preview of a project that's coming up that I've kind of posted on Facebook, hinted about a little bit. But the big goal that I've had over the years has been to work towards an opera, and it's very important to me, and it actually is going to be by the same name, Dragon Soul. So, kind of like, feels like a big reveal for me. I've got a small following, maybe some loyal fans, but I've got big plans in the future, and Dragon Soul the game is a big part of that. So, yeah, kind of, it's funny how life works. You just kind of follow your passions, and they end up meshing together a bit, which is a journey that I'm taking and just enjoying as it unfolds, as I follow my instinct, as it were, game of strategy and instinct. So, what I usually like to do, show off the map editor. So what you're going to do, I'm the only admin, so I'm the only one who can actually edit the maps that are for everyone to play. What you can do is make your own maps, and it'll be under a local title, and you can host your own games using local maps. You won't be able to upload them for everyone to play, but you can host your own games, and I think that's a pretty good start. So what you're going to want to do is click this plus button here, and that's going to allow you to start a new map. And you're going to you can figure this out later, the title and how many castles to win, but you can choose your size. We're going to try a large right now, and usually this is a 3-player map. I do wonder if this can be made as a 4-player map. I think it could be made as a 2-on-2. I'm not sure it can be made as a 4-player free-for-all map. That is probably not possible unless you do a completely asymmetrical map, which I've been experimenting with last night. I had a shorter stream last night. actually changed my computer chair. It was starting to give me some neck problems, so got a little more ergonomic chair here, and we're feeling a little bit better. So yeah, I'm wondering if I'm not totally centered right now on the stream. Let me try to figure this out. Now I look centered. Not sure what I did there. And if it looks like I need to lean back a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, new to streaming this kind of thing. I streamed some games before, but a few years ago, and then I streamed some of my music, and that was a fun experience, and it's something I'm gonna circle back to at some point. But life is short. Got excuse me. Got plenty of ideas. Takes time to make them happen. So trying to commit to the bit. Oh, sorry. There's a bug. And just put everything in motion. This actually looks like a very cool map. So we'd have red and blue versus green and yellow. And that's one way to do it. You know what would be really cool? If there was only one boneyard there. That would be kind of cool. You have to go there to get your boneyard. That's going to mean well, that's going to mean not a lot of dragons. So the way what I'm looking at right here is that you have your grass hexes you build on. I'm just really liking this map today. I like this format. 2-on-2 in a large setting, which is usually a 3-player map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 13 grass hexes, which is where you build your castles. And let me just double check everything's working. Okay, audio's good. Yeah, should be good. And then you summon your dragon at the boneyard. So a pretty simple game, but pretty fun, addictive, simple rules, but there's definitely some layers to the strategy. The skill cap is maybe, not the highest. There's some reading involved, and that's a skill, kind of like in poker, reading your opponent's. But there's not really like a skill cap on the level of like chess, let's say, and there's randomness involved, there's luck involved, but I think that makes it fun and gives you a fighting chance even if you're not the favorite in a matchup. And what else? Just there's no dice like a lot of board games. There's no actual complete randomness in the fighting, at least. There's 4 soldier cards, and let's name this map first. So what are we gonna call this map? The Lone Dragon 2v2. So this is gonna actually be, this will be the teams, and it'll be played at 8 to win, to be on the safe side. Basically over half. 7 is half, but I usually like to add 1 more just to be safe. So this looks like a good map to start. This is a new format. It's taken years to find all these maps, to create them, there's so many permutations for how many maps you can make. As you can see, I mean, look at all these maps. I've just added maps after maps after maps, and some are better than others, but they're all not bad. There's so many more 2-on-2s I could do, more free-for-alls, and then I experimented with sort of versus AI, but it doesn't seem to be its own thing. You can kind of just do anything you want, like with the AI. Last night I started experimenting with asymmetrical maps. If you can see, it's kind of small, but you can balance them approximately even if they're not absolutely symmetrical. This map we just made, however, is symmetrical, and that's not this one. That's another asymmetrical. We did a 2-on-2. Let's look at that here. Yep, that's the one. Okay, now we get to decide what game modes we want to play. There's different ways to play. They're not all that different from each other, but just spice it up a little bit. You can change things, and I've got a new game mode in mind I'm going to add. The big addition coming down the pipeline is the expansion, which was part of the original concept, but just for economic reasons, I trimmed it down to sort of the bare bones of the game. Also for timeliness and accessibility, this is the bare bones of it. You only have soldier cards and dragons. Then with the spell cards, you've got all your surprise attacks, basically, all your cards up your sleeve kind of thing. And it adds a lot more variety. Oh, it looks like we did something wrong with the teams here. A lot more variety and surprises and creative thinking. And like I said, it was part of the original game. No, teams are right. Some little glitch going on showing they're wrong. 2-2-2-1. So I don't know what's going on with that. But let's see if the teams work out. We'll play as green, actually blue, why not? And wait, did I just make this up? Wasn't it 2-2-2-1 a moment ago? I think it was. It must have been a glitch, but I'll have to watch it later. I don't know, unless it's late for me. So, yeah. By the way, I hope you like my background here. Set up a little Game of Thrones Iron Throne behind me. So I had fun with that. And I hope the stream's not too boring. It's really just me playing this game, and sometimes I'm joined by some friends, and I'm hoping to get joined by you, the viewer, who can join me for a game completely free. It's online. It's free for now. The plan is to sell it as an app, put it on Steam, Gaming Network, and the App Store. You can play on your phone, and it'll be a few bucks, and I feel like what I made here is sort of, I want to say, more than just a board game, because it's the kind of game that feels right to play online, similar to like poker. I've played a bunch of poker online, so obviously that's an in-person game and an online game. I'm sure there are other board games that play well online, but probably not most of them. So I feel like it has that potential, and it has enough depth in the strategy to be interesting. So, without further ado, let's go into a game. We're going to play 2-on-2, me and so blue and red. I'll be down here, and then green and yellow, or gold, on the upper side, and we'll play just the original rules for this first game. And we can turn on the music. As I said, it is an original soundtrack. I think we'll just put it on low. And we're off. So I'm going to let red build here first. I'm going to move up here. Okay, drew a soul stone early on. The other night, last night I played a game, I drew 2 soul stones as my first 2 cards. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. So what's the quickest way we can get here? I think we're going to sacrifice our swordsman just to get it sooner. 1 turn sooner. Since the opponents are pretty far away, it shouldn't be too much of a risk. Yeah, so I need a pop-up, as somebody told me, to stop you from drawing when you're able to build. That was a mistake. Oh, red snuck all the way over there. I didn't really see that. Meanwhile, gold has taken all the castles, so kind of a lack of teamwork between the AI. And we're gonna let red take a castle over here while we make the advance. The AI doesn't always know, like, when is a good time to build a castle. And what is red doing? He was going to go build over there and then decided to go back. Two swordsmen in Green's battalion, number 6, and that is the last thing he has. Now what is red doing going back there? Well, red better go and take that castle. And that's it. So they kind of gave us the game. That was a little bit underwhelming. Quick game. So that happens against the AI. We can try making a new map. And I'd encourage you to make maps. It's a lot of fun. We're going to turn down the music while we do this and make a new map. So, how are we going to do this? Another asymmetrical map, I think. kind of just randomly putting, why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. I'm so bad with jokes. Why did the coffee file a police report? Ah, that's good. That's a good joke. Thanks for contributing that. Yeah, sometimes I'm just happy when I get a joke. So, but that's a good one, definitely. I like the dad jokes. Or just puns. I don't know if every pun is a dad joke. So, okay, we've got green, red. By the way, I am experimenting with a 5-minute delay tonight. It won't be most streams, but because I'm preparing for the streamer challenge, where I'm up to lose $100, I just want to make sure that I know how to use the 5-minute delay. Not that I think another streamer would actually cheat, but yeah, actually don't really need to do the 5-minute delay, because originally I was going to challenge viewers, but I decided to offer viewers a free board game instead for just joining me for a game. That's how desperate I am to get people to try it, and also how confident I am that you're going to like it. I'm willing to give away a board game, a physical copy, which I have right here. This is a sample. And if you join me for a game, you will get a free copy in the mail. I'll give you a discount code. I just need to set it up on the site. But guaranteed free copy, if that's your kind of thing. You will have to pay for shipping, however. Okay, so this is a wonky setup here. Got green, can build here. Red can build here and move up here, and this thing over here. I feel like this is fine. This is fine. This is just, I don't know, just kind of by the off the cuff here. We'll call this, it's just hard to think of names after, making so many maps. That's a Freudian slip. When you have a 6-month-old, you're definitely thinking about naps and maps. Anyway, we'll do, just come up with something random. Pastures. And play till, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So play till, I like to do over half plus 1 is kind of my rule of thumb. So play to 7, and okay, let's give that a try. There we are, pastures. And I can actually, as the administrator here, I can load these so that anybody can play them. Look at that power. Now they're officially, I don't know where they went. I think they're at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, pastures. And I think we need to bump it up to hard AI to make it enough of a challenge. And we can choose our settings. We'll do everything. And if anybody wants to give me, let me know if the sound is okay, if everything's working okay, I'd appreciate that. Mission mild if you're still hanging around. Would love to hear some more punny jokes. Okay, we start here, and we get a knight first, then move out, build our second castle here. I have to remember sometimes not to go on autopilot. That's how mistakes are made. And I might as well practice playing my best. Now that I'm preparing to be a bounty, somebody else's bounty, which I'm really looking forward to. I like to get the blood flowing, like here. Do we really want to make a castle here? I think we do. I'm worried that green's going to just make a castle and then the game will be over. Because the AI can be really stupid sometimes. Yes, it just made a castle, and well, at least it's a hard AI, so he does have the income advantage, but that is kind of a mistake you can't come back from. Basically, he built a castle while I was already in the spot that would be attacking the castle. So if you're next to the castle, it's burning, you can't use it. So he just built a castle that he can't use. That cost him the income for his turn, so he has 2 fewer units. But because he's on hard, he's a hard AI, he gets extra units anyway. So we could attack this, but Knight Spearman is not a great combination for attacking. So this is where some of the strategy comes in. I think we're going to take the castle, build another one up here, and we'll plan on attacking with this. So this is why we want defense. It's a good chance he's attacking with swordsman, and knight counters swordsman. Okay, he's attacking again. We'll throw in the... I don't necessarily want to put a spearman because I don't want him to know what my second card is. I'd rather he's a little afraid of it. He did another swordsman. So again, I think we'll just use the knight. Okay, it was a spearman. So at least we can't die to number 6. We can't kill him, but we also can't be killed. So we'll hold. We'll start attacking over here and move down here. So 2. We didn't attack it, right? We attacked 6. So attacking 2. 2 is attacking us. We have our counter to the swordsman we can use again. And this time it was a knight. Now we're going to save our swordsman to attack. That's probably the right play. Yeah, it was the right play. Okay, he doesn't know what we have, so we know that he can't win. And it's looking like it'll be an easy game for us. So we want to deploy over here. We conquer this. We attack over here. We at least use this guy. Too bad. Had a 50-50 chance there, and we can start to try to get our dragon. Now we have a very strong income, and we just send everything and try to end the game. If we bring our soulstone here, we get a dragon. We'll lose this one. And we'll soften this up. That's good, and we know that he has a knight. We get our dragon, Or not. I forgot the settings we're playing on. That's everything. Okay, and now we got the dragon. Okay, we have to send something up here. Gotta finish this off here. We have some units to spare. Let's use the swordsman. So he has swordsman and spearman. Swordsman just died, so he has spearman. We can use an archer. And we don't want to lose that position, so we'll scout one more time. Okay, last one is a swordsman. So we're playing Terror Dragons. So you look at this chart over here, and you'll see the options here. I won't explain them all right now. So we killed the entire battalion. Curious what happens. Okay, this is fixed. This was a mistake before. Dragon cannot attack the soulstone. That's good. Great. I'm glad that's fixed. And we'll go here. Got lots of cards. We'll run away from the dragon. Run away. And then see if we can engage. And that's it. 100% win rate with Archer. It's used once, I guess. Drawn, we defeated 10, lost 8. Hey Zenith, how are you? We're on a 5-minute delay tonight. I might be able to just turn that off because, or I don't know, maybe it'll make things simpler for like one-on-one. But I'm gonna create a game while I explain. I've got a streamer who I reached out to, and she is going to join me next Thursday for a bounty game. And what I'm doing is offering free board games to new viewers, and I definitely want to offer that to you as a first viewer. So if you want to order one, you just let me know and I'll send you a code. You'll have to pay for shipping. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this up. If you're able to join, fantastic. I'm going to take a 3-minute break. There's a 5-minute delay, and I'll just open it up to this for now. And yeah, if you join, great. If not, then I'll play against the AI in a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So, looks like I will play another game against AI. So just anybody watching, I'm looking for real life players to play with. Um, and Zenith has played a bunch in the past few days, which is fantastic. And he's the first one to join, and super happy about that. And we want more. We want more guys. We're gonna start. We're gonna start trying to reach out to other streamers and offering like a bounty, and hopefully finding people to play with. You know, one thing we could do right now. Actually, I just had this idea. Is to just go onto other people's streams. I don't know if this is the kind of thing I should do like privately. But we're gonna just play a little risky and see if we can go on to like some small stream on like let's see, browse, see if we can find like a small streamer who might be interested. I don't know. So we have like this guy here. Is this Mini Dota? That looks interesting. Okay, awesome. Zenith will play in a bit. And we're gonna see if now this guy's got some stuff going on right now. I think I've seen him play before. But no harm in saying hey. And we could even I don't know, I could use like my Amazon Prime and subscribe or something, but just saying hi. I mean, he just started the game, so maybe I should find someone else. Let's see. Anybody who's not in the game right now? This guy. I know this guy. I've seen him play before. He's not on the stream right now, but I could subscribe. I don't know. What's the best way to go about this? I'm just like lurking, seeing if can try to ask them to I mean, I feel like I need to do something like comment in chat. Let's see. Before we get to game, how do you like How do you like chat with money or something? I've seen this guy play before. He's a funny guy. And I feel like he might be up for it. Okay, I can use a Prime sub, so we can do that. Let's do this. We can try to catch him after this game.
Oh, bro.
Well, that game just...
Easy.
Did it work?
I'm hanging in there, bro. I'm hanging in there. It's been good, I guess. I'm some god tier Warcraft. That's what I'm talking about, TQ. Only the best here, dude.
Yeah, so... I don't know.
Only the
Did
best.
he get the sub? Did that go through? Pretty sure I subbed. I don't know.
You think they get mad if I mass siege ballistas here?
Can share my anniversary.
Bro, I matched with this girl on Bumble. Started talking to her. She's like, I want to bake for somebody. So I said, oh, what do you like to bake? Bro, then she unmatched me. So that was a lie.
Alright, we got Zenith is in here.
You want to learn from the best?
Awesome.
I am not the best, bro. Far from it. I'm bottom tier.
So yeah, we'll come back to this guy. And, we're trying to... Alright, so I think we're probably good here, but I'm going to choose a different map. I wanted to play the new map, Lone Dragon. And we're going to do everything 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's just see if we can get like destroyed by the computers here. See what happens. Should we do hard or very hard? Let's do one very hard. Wait. We're on the wrong teams here. This is supposed to be Zenith. Wait. Blue and red. Wait, and then I'm supposed to be here. Okay, then green and gold. Hard. Very hard. I wonder if the sound is fixed. I know some other things were fixed, but things are coming along. Okay, so he's got his castle built here. I'm definitely not gonna like take his castle. So not a lot of space to build. He's gonna move up there. Okay, I've got the soul stone now. So it's gonna take a while to get the dragon. Yeah, definitely gonna take a little while. And meanwhile, the AI is just gonna have so many cards. They're gonna have like triple our cards. So we'll be able to build here and then deploy our new guys. And then sneak our number 3 through here. Yeah, we're like supposed to lose this one. I really don't know how we're supposed to do this. And just hope. No. No. Really needed those to be swordsmen. We lose that. And we can deploy down here. wait on this one. Actually, we don't. That's pretty good. Yeah, well, 2 dragons should do it. Maybe we're okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, I think we can put them all on 4. Let's see how many he's gotten. 3. Only 3. I'm just wondering, should he take this castle? Look at this. Green has 29 cards in this battalion. So if he takes my castle, then I've already got a big battalion out here, and he's in a spot to reinforce more guys. Just the positioning of the battalions are like easier to get forward, I think. Like, I can't. just, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I can't get out as easily. Um, yeah, the AI really stinks against the Terror Dragons. I mean, Green's just going to be stuck the whole game because he amassed this huge battalion that he won't use. Is he very hard? Yeah. Very hard AI. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. I don't even remember contesting these two castles. But yeah, these AI just crumbled. They're like stormtroopers. They can be like, you can make the AI harder by giving them more guys. but you can't really make the AI smarter. I mean, I'm sure somebody can, but it seems difficult. That should be game. Right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty nice game. We had, even, not too crazy, but it looked scary early on, but not too bad. So let's make a one-on-one. I kind of want to try one of these um, new maps. Greenland or Pastures, Dragon Advantage. Yeah, so I've got the stream on a 5-minute delay. Probably don't need to do that in the future. I don't know. It depends on the streamers. If I ask somebody to play a streamer and I don't know them at all. um, is he joining or what's happening? Wait, what just happened here? Should be. Let's see. I don't know. I can't get the phone to put the chat on. Okay, well, there's the Nightbot. I don't know why. I feel like I haven't seen the Nightbot like the whole. Huh. Let's see. Let's try that again. And then there's this map. This is like the original. But, nah. Dragon Advantage. Yeah, about the delay. I guess if I'm asking like random streamers, I don't really know. Like, I guess they can cheat with another monitor, but they're like on stream at the same time. Did his stream end now? No? Just some viewers went down. And especially if he's not on the stream. I mean, I don't know. Is it not coming up? shit. Let's try one more time. Where is it? Dragon advantage. I guess I can just put the chat here. It actually maybe makes more sense. Don't need it like full screen. I don't know what's gonna look better. Still not here. I don't know. Should he host? Oh. Gotta hit public. This button here. Whoops. Okay, so do the Terror Dragons and red blue. All looks good. So this is an asymmetrical map, as I don't need to explain to him. Yeah. Asymmetrical? Asymmetrical? This is the right play, right? Yeah, must be. Oh, right, yeah, the delay is good for that. Yeah. So then I guess we'll stick with the delay. Makes things a little easier. Okay, so I don't think there's too much of a choice or a difference in the choice here. We'll just go with this one. I'm glad the Nightbot is working. It feels like the first hour it didn't do anything. Right? Has it been there? Nightbot at 23:40. That's just recently. Then started streaming it. Oh, I can't see. Let's see. Let's see if the Nightbot did anything. Oh, we had one guy stop by, tell a joke. But, yeah. Okay, so Uh, it all looks pretty standard. He skipped this one over here, though I don't think that is a soulstone. But we'll move that direction. Okay, so this is a crucial moment here. This is how close are we to combat? How much is it going to cost us to build? He's not going to build. I think I can still squeeze in a build and be ahead economically. Sometimes that's going first makes that possible. Okay, what did he do? He built. Yeah, he did build. Yeah, I'm not sure building was the right call for him there. Because I can already contest it. I think so. Well, I guess I got the lighting a little better in here. My forehead's not overexposed so badly. Then, yeah, now he's already losing income. So, unless these fights go really well for him, he's definitely behind. That was nice. But we ain't comfy yet. But I feel like... Let's see. Then I think we just want to load up. We're doing some econ damage. And that's all we gotta do. Ooh. That was crucial. That definitely keeps him in the game. I think every single fight, except maybe one, has gone his way. Now make that 2. No swordsman in 3. And what was 1 again? So we have decent reserves. Oh, we actually can't see our reserves right now. That's interesting. we don't want to build, right? We have 4 guys in reserves there. So we do want to build. Okay, a few. Yeah, we did have 4 guys in reserves. Well, that's not great. But we can hold definitely for a turn, which then puts us ahead. Okay, now we know that was a swordsman. 3 has no swordsman. 4 has at least 1. 2 is pretty strong. Yeah, you can build maybe comfortably. Depends. I'm gonna contest something. Okay, this is interesting. We're gonna do this. And this. 2 has no swordsman. That's a problem because it greatly reduces our chance of killing that with this. So we're gonna hold. And 1 is a swordsman. This is kind of funny. Okay, now we get our 5, and we can start to move up instead. Here, there, there, and this one. Yeah, now it's looking not so even. Well, he's got battalions to deploy. Oh, right, he's gonna capture it. That actually helps. But I can recapture it. But then it gets expensive. Yeah, I mean, once you introduce asymmetrical maps, the number of maps possible just, like, tripled. I mean, it's like this actually works. I think asymmetrical maps. Um, well, they're all gonna die, aren't they? I mean, do I even need the dragon? I kind of just want to try. I'm really not sure what he has in this number 4. I think that's it. It's kind of fun to see the battalion just pop out like that. Well, it's not over till it's over, and he's definitely putting up a good fight. Not over yet. Like, that's pretty bad. I feel like we should take out 1 or 2. Like that. I mean, I'm still a little scared. Because I know this battalion was kind of weak. Whichever one he picks is right. I know he got, like, archer, knight, spearman in this one. But I can take some here. It's not over. Maybe hard to tell actually. Really hard to tell. This we need to reinforce. Actually, I do think we can take. I mean, do we want to sit here and deny income, or do we want to take a castle? Usually, denying income is actually better. Then definitely this, and we're gonna go for this greedier play. He doesn't want to lose his whole battalion. I think it's the right play. Yeah. Uh-oh, I hope it doesn't freeze. No? It's gonna be difficult. There's like, I'm supposed to like take a snapshot for the programmer. I'm supposed to like take a snapshot of what it looks like. As you can tell, I have very little programming knowledge. Well, at least it didn't bug out, but yeah, it did freeze for a little bit. Probably not the time to build more castles. Okay. I think we're gonna just do it again. Oh no! Dang. But we're pretty far ahead, so it should be cleared up in a minute. Yeah, the 5-minute delay does make playing one-on-one easier. So I guess it's good. What was that joke the guy told earlier? It was, why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. It was good. It was a good joke. You should stick around. Tell some more. That's fine. 4. I think that's fine. There's a ring of castles here. I think, yeah, probably my last game, but I can definitely play it out. But it definitely is a very difficult spot for him to come back from. That's for sure. And we have so many battalions, we're just too far ahead. I guess that guy's still doing damage. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the spell cards, I mean, 60 unique spell cards. It took months to come up with them all, but it was just so fun. That's really the fun part. Like, the base of the game took so long, and then just every spell card you're like thinking about how it could, you know, like what in what case, like when you know the game so well and you've played it so many times, you just know like what kind of spells you need when and where and what's going to make them fun. And I had to balance it to make sure that it. I guess that was a long game. I don't know. Well, so we got disconnected here. Well, I think that's probably it for the night. But that was a great game, and he definitely held on really well. So, yeah, fun times. Should be back on tomorrow, and we'll see if we can. I kind of want to just like go around to streamers and um, see if I can get them to try to play. Like this guy. Like, I don't know. Well, this Chinese stream, but he's speaking English here. And this is a decent opportunity. And yeah, I'll send this guy a message. Who knows? I'll gift a sub just um, as a gesture. Why not? Now he knows I'm not making it up. I've got to remember to email this guy. Wonder if he can saw the message. I've got to remember his. Yeah, see, I've messaged some people. This is a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, viewers are welcome too. Like, but I think I've got to go to bed tonight. But if there's anybody who's checking out the channel, um, anybody checking out the channel right now, it's a board game. It's inspired by the RTS genre. It's free to play right now. I made it, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm offering some streamers a bounty. I'm offering viewers a free physical copy if you're the first person to play with me on the stream. So we'll do that tomorrow. And we're trying to find you Warcraft 3 players. I've played with you a whole bunch. I've got tendonitis, so I can't play as much these days. But have been playing for my whole life. And it's part of why I made a board game, to mimic that RTS vibe. So just sending the message out to the ether, looking for players, trying to make it happen. And I know that you're out there. Some of you guys are going to love this game. So, yeah, and then to the streamer Babas Ox. I've got to write that down, and I'm gonna make sure to message you later. And yeah, anyway, have a good night, everyone.